Hello friends, we are discussing anti-epileptic agents. So in this part of lecture, we will discuss all classical anti-epileptic drugs in detail, like say their mechanism of action, therapeutic uses, pharmacokinetics, adverse effects, and drug interaction. Now let us see the individual anti-epileptic agents. From the barbiturate group, the first drug is phenobarbital, which is first efficacious anti-epileptic drug and was used widely before as an anti-epileptic agent, but nowadays the use is declined because of the safer drugs availability. It has CNS depression action. It inhibits the synaptic transmission of GABA. So it causes potentiation of synaptic inhibition through action on GABA A receptor. It increases the GABA receptor mediated current by increasing the duration of burst of GABA A receptors, and the chloride conductance through the channel is increased, and it causes reduction in neuronal excitability, but it doesn't affect the frequency of opening of the chloride channels. Here you can see the different binding sites of drugs on the GABA A receptor. Specifically, barbiturate binding site, here our drug phenobarbital binds and increases the chloride conductance and reduces the neuronal excitability. Pentobarbital, which is also belongs to the barbiturate groups, inhibits the seizure at doses that produces the marked sedation, while phenobarbital inhibits the seizure at doses that produces minimal sedation. Pharmacokinetics of phenobarbital, it is slowly absorbed orally, but the absorption is complete. It has very long plasma half-life, about say 80 to 120 hours, and it is about 50% plasma protein bound agent. Because of the longer plasma half-life, to achieve steady state concentration, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks, and to maintain the concentration inside the body, single dose is sufficient. It is metabolized in the liver and excreted unchanged in the urine. The repeated administration causes enzyme induction and reduces the effectiveness of other co-administered drugs. Now let us see the side effects of phenobarbital. The most common side effect of phenobarbital is sedation, but tolerance develops gradually with the continued administration. The other side effects on long-term use are behavioral changes, reduced intelligence, impairment of learning and memory, also found in the children, mental confusion, rashes, megaloblastic anemia, and osteomalacia like side effects are noted. Therapeutic uses of phenobarbital, it is a cheapest and least toxic agent, and it has a broad spectrum use in treatment of epilepsy. It is used in treatment of generalized tonic-clonic seizures, simple partial seizures, and complex partial seizures. For the status epilepticus, it is injected intravenously when convulsions are not controlled with the diazepam and phenytoin, but it is not effective in absence seizure. Next agent is primidone. It is phenobarbital-like agent. It belongs to deoxybarbiturate chemical group. It has anticonvulsant action due to drug itself, as well as it converted into two active metabolites, that is phenobarbital and phenylethyl and it has longer T half because of the action of active metabolites. It has less potent action as compared to the phenobarbital, but the efficacy is similar. It is used as an adjuvant in treatment of generalized tonic-clonic seizure as well as partial epilepsy, as well as it is used to treat some myoclonic seizures also, but it is less recommended because of the side effects like leukopenia and psychotic reaction. The other side effects are similar to phenobarbital. Phenytoin and fosphenytoin. Phenytoin is one of the most commonly used anti-epileptic agent. It is the oldest non-sedative diphenylhydantoin agent. If we talk about the mechanism of action, we have already seen that it blocks the use-dependent sodium channels at therapeutic plasma level, that is about 10 to 20 microgram per ml, and at this it inhibits the generation of repetitive action potential. It stabilizes the neuronal membrane and prevents the spread of seizure discharge. We seen that the sodium channel exists in three forms, and phenytoin delays the recovery of sodium channel from inactivated state and thereby reduces the neuronal excitability and inhibits the high frequency firing. At the higher concentration, phenytoin also inhibits the calcium influx into the neuron, reduces the glutamate level, as well as increases the responses to GABA. Phenytoin pharmacokinetic has some special features. Completely absorbed orally, but the absorption is slower and it distributes widely. Different bioavailability is there. That means the bioavailability may vary from formulation to formulation. It is 90% plasma protein bound drug, and it is almost completely metabolized in the liver by hydroxylation and glucuronide conjugation. With the repeated administration of the phenytoin, it causes enzyme induction and increases the rate of metabolism of co-administered drug. The enzyme inductions of specifically CYP3A4 and glucuronide transferase. It has half-life which varies from 12 to 24 hours to 60 hours and have dose-dependent elimination. What it means, that is, phenytoin exhibits at low concentration elimination which occurs by first order kinetics, and plasma half-life remains about say 12 to 24 hours. But as the rate of administration increases or the dose increases, the metabolizing enzymes for hydroxylation get saturated and the kinetics changes to 0 order, and plasma T-half increases up to 60 hours. So the plasma concentration increases markedly with the slight increase in the dose, which can result into the drug toxicity, and because of that the therapeutic monitoring of phenytoin is required for adjustment of the doses. It is eliminated in the urine as well as through the saliva also. Therapeutic uses of phenytoin. Phenytoin is useful in almost all types of epilepsy except petit mal epilepsy. Phenytoin does not cause sedation. It is drug of choice for psychomotor epilepsy, similar to carbamazepine and equally effective with phenobarbital, carbamazepine and sodium valproate for generalized tonic-clonic seizure and cortical focal epilepsy. It is used with benzodiazepine as a second choice drug for status epilepticus because of its long action. However, phosphenytoin is currently preferred over phenytoin, as the intravenous use of phenytoin can lead to some toxicity. It is not effective in absence seizure. Some non-epileptic uses are trigeminal neuralgia, glossopharyngeal neuralgia, cardiac arrhythmia, particularly ventricular tachycardia, and wound healing. In trigeminal neuralgia, it is used due to its membrane stabilizing action with varying success, but carbamazepine drug is more preferred in trigeminal neuralgia. And as in cardiac arrhythmia, it is used for digitalis induced arrhythmia, but again not preferred because of toxicity and availability of better agents. Now we will see the adverse effect of phenytoin. See, phenytoin has a long list of adverse effect. On overdose, it can cause nystagmus, ataxia, CNS depression, lethargy, blurred vision, and if it is given intravenously fast, it can cause collapse and coma. On chronic use at therapeutic concentration, it can cause hyperplasia, or we can say hypertrophy of gums. Here, gingival hyperplasia and coarsening of facial features may be because of the reduced collagenase enzyme. It is the commonest incidence, it is about 20% incidence is there with phenytoin intakers, possibly because of alteration in collagen metabolism and poor oral hygiene. It is common in children and adolescents on chronic use which can be minimized by maintaining good oral hygiene. See, gum hypertrophy does not occur in toothless part. Here in the image you can see the hypertrophied gums, right? Next side effect is megaloblastic anemia due to enhanced metabolism of folic acid and may be due to decreased folic acid absorption and its increased excretion, and this can be overcome by supplementing folic acid. However, high dose of folic acid may cause loss of therapeutic effects of the conventional enzyme inducer anticonvulsant like phenytoin, phenobarbital and carbamazepine. Hypophosphatemia and bleeding may occur in newborns of epileptic mother who was treated with phenytoin, and vitamin K is used for both the prophylaxis and treatment. Now, vitamin D deficiency because of increased metabolism of calciferol and also increased metabolism of vitamin K leads to decrease in vitamin K dependent proteins for calcium metabolism in the bone, as well as inhibition of intestinal absorption of calcium can lead to side effects like rickets and osteomalacia. Hirsutism, possibly due to increased androgen secretion, which is troublesome in female and young girls. There is coarsening of facial feature occurs in hirsutism because of increased androgen level. Hyperglycemia due to inhibition of insulin release. Then congenital malformation like hypoplastic phalanges, cleft lip, cleft palate, microcephaly. So, a syndrome of multiple congenital anomalies because of hydantoin is often called as fetal hydantoin syndrome (FHS). Hypersensitivity reaction like skin rashes, including SJ syndrome, may occur, and other hypersensitivity reactions like fever, hepatitis, lymphadenopathy, and systemic lupus erythematosus can be there, but which are rare. Sometimes withdrawal of the drug can precipitate seizure itself. Drug interactions. Phenytoin is an enzyme inducer. So it itself induces its own metabolism apart from other drugs and endogenous substances. Enhancement of its own metabolism results in reduced plasma concentration during initial few weeks of treatment, but this is not so much significant. It also increases the metabolism of corticosteroids, oral contraceptive pills. With oral contraceptive pills, it can cause oral contraceptive failure. Doxycycline, rifampicin, theophylline, levodopa, vitamin D and vitamin K like drugs metabolism is induced by phenytoin. Enzyme inhibitors like disulfiram, cimetidine, isoniazid and chloramphenicol, these drugs can inhibit the metabolism of phenytoin and its plasma concentration can be increased and toxicity chances are there. Carbamazepine and phenytoin both induces metabolism of each other and their plasma concentration is reduced. Sodium valproate and sulfonamide like drugs which are highly plasma protein bound, they can cause drug displacement interactions with phenytoin. Phosphenytoin, it is a prodrug of phenytoin which is converted to phenytoin by endogenous phosphatase enzymes. It is used in status epilepticus. It can be given by either intramuscular route or intravenous route. It has significantly less irritant effect on the veins as compared to phenytoin, as well as it is less cardiotoxic when compared to phenytoin. So it is having better tolerability. Next agent is carbamazepine. It is related to tricyclic antidepressant agents. Mechanism of action, as we learn, it blocks use-dependent sodium channels at therapeutic plasma level, that is about 4 to 8 microgram per ml, and it slows the rate of recovery of sodium channels from inactivation and thereby reduces the neuronal excitability by inhibiting generation of repetitive action potential. It also increases the postsynaptic action of GABA, and other mechanisms may have some minor role. Pharmacokinetics of carbamazepine, its oral absorption is slow. It is 75% plasma protein bound agent and it is well distributed in the body. Metabolized in the liver by oxidation. Half-life varies and it is from 20 to 40 hours to 10 to 20 hours later because of auto induction. Because it is an enzyme inducer, so repeated use of the drug, it induces its own metabolism. So it is known as auto induction, and the half-life, which was previously longer, may be reduced or become shortened later on. As it is enzyme inducer, specifically induces the enzyme CYP3A4 and glucuronide transferase. It also affects the metabolism of drugs like valproate, phenytoin, lamotrigine, oral contraceptive pill, etc. Therapeutic indications of carbamazepine. Carbamazepine is one of the most commonly used anti-epileptic agent. It is drug of choice for partial, that is simple partial and complex partial seizures, as well as generalized tonic-clonic seizures. If we talk about the non-epileptic use, as we talked earlier, that it is a first choice drug for trigeminal neuralgia and also used to treat neuropathic pain like glossopharyngeal and post-herpetic neuralgias. It is also used in the treatment of maniac depressive psychosis. Adverse effect of the drug, that is it has dose dependent neurotoxicity with symptoms like drowsiness, dizziness, headache, slurred speech, vertigo, ataxia and diplopia. Allergic reactions are also there, that is rashes, fever, idiosyncratic reactions like aplastic anemia, leukopenia, hepatitis and systemic lupus erythematosus in patient of trigeminal neuralgia. It is teratogenic drug. Minor fetal malformations like fingernail hypoplasia, craniofacial defects, delayed development of fetus, etc. may be there. If it is combined with the drug valproate, the risk of teratogenicity get increased. Water retention and hyponatremia may occur because of increase in ADH secretion. Drug interaction. As it is enzyme inducer, it increases the metabolism of various drugs like haloperidol, oral contraceptive pills, theophylline, etc. And enzyme inhibitor drugs like erythromycin, isoniazid, fluoxetine, they inhibit the metabolism of carbamazepine and it can increase their plasma concentration. Like phenytoin, there is no clinically significant drug displacement reaction is noted. Oxcarbazepine. It is a prodrug analog of carbamazepine. It is converted into an active metabolite. It is not oxidized like carbamazepine, and because of that, the side effects which are seen because of the toxic metabolites with carbamazepine are not seen here. So we can say that it has better safety profile. It is a mild enzyme inducer, so drug interactions are less, but it is dose to dose less potent as compared to carbamazepine. And compared to that, carbamazepine, it has less hypersensitivity reaction as well as less hepatotoxicity. Therapeutic indications are same like carbamazepine. Another drug is eslicarbazepine. It is also a prodrug and it is converted into the same active metabolite like oxcarbazepine. Therapeutic indication and side effects are same like oxcarbazepine, and it is approved for an add-on therapy for partial seizures in adults. Next drug is valproic acid. It is also known as sodium valproate. Mechanism of action is broad spectrum activity is there. It blocks use-dependent sodium channels like phenytoin and carbamazepine at therapeutic plasma levels of about 50 to 100 microgram per ml and inhibits the generation of repetitive action potential and reduces the neuronal excitability. Simultaneously, it also inhibits the GABA transaminase and succinic semialdehyde dehydrogenase enzyme and increases the GABA concentration. It activates glutamic acid decarboxylase and reduces the glutamate level. It also blocks the calcium channels like ethosuximide. It decreases the release of excitatory neurotransmitter, that is aspartate, as well as it has potassium channel activation action at higher concentration. Pharmacokinetics, it is 80% absorbed orally. Food delays the absorption but minimizes the side effect. It is 90 to 95% plasma protein bound agent, and it is also a potent enzyme inhibitor, and it inhibits its own metabolism as well as that of phenobarbital. Therapeutic uses of valproic acid as an anti-epileptic agent. It is very much effective in absence seizure. It is drug of choice in generalized tonic-clonic seizures as well as in the partial seizures. It is most effective drug for myoclonic seizure and also useful in atonic seizures. Non-epileptic uses are, it is used in maniac depressive bipolar disorder as an alternative to lithium and also alternative to carbamazepine for trigeminal neuralgia. And in migraine prophylaxis, it has also some role. Side effects of valproic acid are dose related, that are anorexia, nausea, vomiting, drowsiness, ataxia, tremor, alopecia, rashes, and thrombocytopenia. It also increases the serum transaminase level. It can cause fulminating hepatitis, that is rare but serious in children below 3 years. And high risk is there with the patient having hepatic disease or having other anti-epileptic continued or any he or she may be on hepatotoxic agent. It can cause pancreatitis and also it is a teratogenic agent like phenytoin and carbamazepine. It can cause neural tube defects and there is higher risk of spina bifida if taken during pregnancy. Drug interaction. As such, it is not CNS depression but potentiates CNS depressant effects of phenobarbital and benzodiazepine by inhibiting their metabolism. It also inhibits metabolism and displaces phenytoin from its binding site, and so there are chances of phenytoin toxicity. Divalproex. It is an coordinated compound of valproic acid with sodium valproate having better gastric tolerance. It is used primarily in mania and bipolar disease, and in epilepsy its use are same like valproic acid. Ethosuximide. Ethosuximide belongs to succinimide group. It is pure petit mal drug, so it is a first choice drug for absence seizure. The mechanism of action, as we already discussed in our first part of lecture, that it inhibits the lower threshold calcium currents through T-type calcium channels in thalamic cortical neurons specifically. There is no effect on other calcium and sodium currents. Pharmacokinetics, its absorption is slow but complete, uniformly distributed in CSF, milk and saliva, and it is metabolized in the liver and excreted in the urine. Its drug interaction is with when it is given with valproate. Valproate inhibits its metabolism and clearance. Side effects of ethosuximides are dose related like CGIT distress, headache, dizziness, lethargy, and some non-dose related side effects are idiosyncratic reactions like rashes, fever, eosinophilia, and bone marrow depression. As such, it is less teratogenic than other anti-epileptic drugs, so it is preferred during pregnancy. Next group is benzodiazepines. So many members are there in this group. They have remarkable anti-seizure potency, but they have two prominent drawbacks, that is they can cause sedation and development of tolerance. They all share common mechanism of action as well as pharmacological actions. Here in this image, you can see the GABA A receptor. Benzodiazepines binds to specific binding site on GABA A receptor and they increases the frequency of opening of chloride channel and so increase in GABA mediated chloride current through the channel, and it can cause membrane hyperpolarization and CNS depression. Mechanism of action we have already talked. At higher doses, it can also block use-dependent sodium channels like other drugs. Prototype drug diazepam is used slow intravenously for treatment in generalized tonic-clonic seizure as well as in the status epilepticus. For children at high risk of recurrent febrile seizure, diazepam is given rectally at a time of fever to prevent recurrent seizures. If we talk about the side effect, there is marked reduction in blood pressure as well as respiratory depression is caused by diazepam. Lorazepam 0.1 mg per kg slow intravenous is more effective than diazepam in generalized tonic-clonic status epilepticus. Clonazepam is more potent and longer acting than diazepam. It has greater efficacy against absence seizures, and also it is used as adjuvant in myoclonic as well as atonic seizures. So that is all about this part of lecture. Thank you. Stay safe. In next lecture, we will talk about the newer anti-epileptic drugs and management of status epilepticus.